Okay, thank you for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Smatree SmaPow 3-channel battery charger for DJI Phantom 2. That's for the Vision, Vision Plus and the standard Phantom 2. It's on Amazon at the moment at $24.99. It says you save £35, so I'm assuming at some point it may go back up in price again. The item has arrived, it's here as you can see. I haven't opened it yet, so let's get it open and have a look inside the box. And first off, say hello to the new way to cook. Oh. Amazon sends you things like that. What else is there? How's the with your first free box? Great, I'm interested. Okay, that's the box. Smatree charger, DJI, rattle. So inside you've got European mains lead, nobody if you're in the UK, but they also have a British mains lead. So it's good that they send both types. A lot of times you get stuff off Amazon and you've just got that, and you then got to go and find one of these in your cupboard or go and get one of the adapter plugs. So top marks to the manufacturer for actually having the sense to send one of either one. Okay, anything else? Important to customers, 3-channel charger comes with a built-in intelligent control chip. It can automatically adjust the charging status. When 3 batteries are being charged, the following might happen. At the beginning, the charger may only charge 1 battery or 2 batteries. During charging, the charge might shift subsequently from charger 1 battery to another battery. 3. It might charge 3 batteries at the same time. Please be attentive that the above situations are normal, not the quality problem of the charger. Okay, so it tells you here, charging time, 1 battery is about 80 minutes. Okay, we're going to put that to the test. Charging time for 2 batteries, 160 minutes. Charging time for 3 batteries, about 240 minutes. 6 of 18, 24, that's 3 hours for 3 batteries. I was actually hoping that this would charge 3 batteries in the same amount of time that the standard Phantom charger would charge 1 battery, but I suppose 6, 12, 18, so I mean it's 4 hours to charge 3 batteries. Now that's about the same amount of time it's going to take if you just use this and just put each battery on, I think. But we'll find out. So I'm going to put this on charge at the same time as 3 batteries. See how long it takes to charge 1 battery fully with this, and obviously then see how long it takes for this to charge the other 3 batteries. So let's have a look inside it. 3 plugs. Okay. Quality wise, it looks, you know, they've done quite well. They've got a decent bit of kit. So I'll do this cable tie. Excuse me a second. A good long length of lead. Not sure really if you sort of need that much sort of spare lead, don't you? You could have just done, you know, maybe that much. I mean, you're not going to be charging that any more than a foot or so away from your batteries. Okay, let's have a look on the back of it. Input 100 to 140 volts, so it's usable in other countries. Output 12.6 volts, 6 amp. Red light means charging, green light means charge full or disconnected. Let's have a look at the Phantom charger. Is also, that's output 12.6 and it's 4 amp output, so it's a slightly higher ampage on this one, so that might make a difference. Carries all the relevant marks, CE, FC, the ROHS marks, etc. So you know it's now safe to use in your house. You don't have to risk or have a fear that it might, it won't sort of set on fire or anything. Let's pop that out of the way. I would actually think that maybe a little bit more packaging, a bit of bubble wrap might be a bit. I know it's come from Amazon and I don't know if they get thrown around a lot, but I'd be happy with a bubble wrap. And that's the only sort of padding that was in it. Build quality though, before I go any further, I must admit the build quality is quite nice. It feels proper, doesn't feel cheap. Like the DJI one, it's a little bit smaller. It's a bit strange, it's smaller than the DJI one, but has more ampage on it. I don't know if that says anything. Anyway, right, let's get on with the actual testing. So I need that first of all, and that. Let's plug, no, we're getting yet, we'll get the batteries sorted first. I've got 4 batteries, 2 of them are a year old now, number 1 and 2, which is those 2. I got these Christmas, not just gone the Christmas before. They've had about 60, 70 flights each, maybe a bit more. I know at the moment that the batteries have got about 30% charge in these batteries. So we're all going to start out at an even keel. So we'll put one on the good one. These are 3 and 4. These were bought last September. These have got about 20 flights on. So just for ease, what we'll do is we'll put one of the new ones onto the original DJI charger, which is that one there, and then take off the plug and paper cover. Don't leave that on. Twist ties. Keep these. They always come in handy for in-field repairs. Let's plug in the new charger. Nice tight fit. And we'll put these on. They're not marked. No, they're not marked 1, 2 and 3. There are. Yeah, I mean, it says you can charge one at a time, so I'm assuming you could use any lead. Incidentally, if you've ever used one of those little boards, just wait there 1 second. There we go. If you've ever used one of these are, I suppose, similar to the idea of this. You can use that to charge the batteries. I've never had any luck. You have to turn the batteries on, turn them off. They don't always charge to the full amount. There's a newer version of these with a little fancy LED bulb and some dip switches on, but these didn't improve the charging time. It still took, actually it seemed to take longer to charge the battery using one of these. So now I've got this, that is going in the bin. Okay, let's pop on the chargers. Excuse me a second. Oh, that's 1, snugly fitted, and 2. They have a nice snug fit, those, I must admit. And 3. Okay, we'll pop them there. And I need something to time with. So I'm going to get the stopwatch out and go to clock and stopwatch at the bottom. Okay, put that there. I'm going to plug them both in at the same time and then manage to hit the iPhone to start the charging time. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and start. And the first thing you'll notice is this one hasn't started to charge. The Phantom one has. Put that one there so you can see the Phantom one at the same time. So at the moment we've got 2 charging and 1 not charging. Now according to the instructions, it does say the charger may only charge 1 battery or 2 batteries at the beginning. During charging, the charger might shift sequentially from one charging one battery to another battery. So that's the Smatree 3-channel charger. We shall leave that running, and I will be back in a little while to show you which one finishes first and how long it takes in total to charge them all. Okay, so I've come back at about an hour and 13 minutes later. Phantom charge is still going. This one hasn't done anything. This one stopped doing anything, and this one's still going. So I'm not sure if that's normal behaviour for it. We'll wait and see. I'm not going to touch any of the batteries because there's nothing in the instructions that says you've got to sort of turn them on or prime them or anything. Not that I can see. There's a little card there. Just says, you know, 3-channel charge comes with a built intelligent control chip. You can automatically adjust the charging status. Well, so far, it doesn't seem to have even attempted to put lights on that one. Funny enough, this one is the middle wire. Whether that makes a difference, I don't quite know. Be interesting to see though. We're at about an hour and 14 minutes. Phantom battery charging strong. 4 lights. Okay, that one's showing 3 lights charging. That one's showing 4 lights. So I'm assuming that one's probably not far off charged. An hour and 14. So let's see what happens for now. Okay, so I'm back and the Phantom charger stopped charging the battery about 1 minute 20 seconds. The other one is still going on with that one. Now, according to, I was just rereading the little leaflet again, and it did say during charging the charger might shift sequentially from one charger to another. So maybe this is how it does it. It's charging this one a bit more, and it'll charge that, and it'll charge that one. And I want to say I'm not going to switch. I'm going to wait till there's nothing left and it's all finished doing what it's doing before obviously I make any judgments on what's what. That one is fully charged. So an hour and 20. So in theory, an hour and 20. So yeah, 4 hours for 3 batteries. So it's about the same amount of time as charging one battery on this charger and then putting the next battery on and charging the charger, then put the next battery on. I don't see a purpose so far for using this. The other thing is this is incredibly hot. It's actually really, really hot. Sat on my wooden table. But this is, you know, that's warm, but not sort of overtly warm. That really is hot. I'd probably not recommend using this unattended. I'm sort of in and out of my kitchen at the moment, sort of keeping an eye. Oh, that one's gone. There we go. So now that one's done, it's now going to charge that one for me. That one might already have charged, we don't know. But obviously we'll need to keep an eye on things. So it is switching around. But it does concern me the heat of this unit. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Okay, back again, and you can see now that that's stopped charging, and now the middle one's charging again. So those two were charging to start with, then that stopped. That one charged, then that stopped, and then that one's charging up. I know that's this one charging again, so it looks like it's going around. It's still probably about as warm as it's going to get that. To do a little heat meter thing, I don't have one. It'll be interesting to know what sort of temperature that's getting to. And the wires aren't warm, just the block itself. I suppose it's drawing, like I say, 6 amps through it, so it may get warm. Okay, so it seems to be sort of going around, like I said, in the loop now as it's charging. So again, time so far, 1 hour 33 minutes since I started. So we'll have to just carry on waiting and see. We'll be back in a while. Okay, I'll just go back in. I didn't expect them to. I expect something to be happening with these 3. 2 hours and 7 minutes. So sometime in the last sort of 15-20 minutes or so, these all these 3 batteries have stopped charging. Oh, okay. So let's unplug the charger. The light's gone green, so it's not doing any more work. Let's unplug the charger. Take them off. Okay, and we'll now do fully charged. Fully charged. You see that one's not fully charged, but it says it has done. So it says that's charged. It says that's charged, and this one is showing it's not fully charged. Now, let me just stop the clock. I don't understand why one that hasn't fully charged. So what we'll do is put the laptop on and we'll connect up the quad and we'll see what the voltages are on the batteries themselves. Give me 1 second. Lead. I'll log on to my laptop. I'll put that away for a second. Okay, let's start with the one that was charged on the phantom charger. Into the front of there. Now where they make these so okay. Let's launch. Power on. Let's launch the Phantom system. Basic, advanced, and battery. Okay, so on the Phantom charger, that one charged to 96%. Let's just zoom that down a little bit. Okay, so we know that one's a fully charged battery. One, next one. That one is, that's at 99% charge, so that's fine. That's two. Third one. %. Well, last but not least, obviously the one we know isn't fully charged. And that one's charged to 83%. So, for some reason, I don't know why, it charged 2 to the full amount and then gave up charging the third one. So, there's something not quite right with this. It's not. I mean, could it be the battery? Could the battery not be? Could the battery be faulty? I don't think so, because I've used these batteries regularly and they charge up without any problems. So what we'll do is we'll pop it on and we'll turn it on. That's now charging fine on the normal Phantom charger. Okay, so to sum up, the charger, although seems to work fine, didn't charge all three batteries. It left one only at 83%. It does get incredibly warm. Again, I don't know if that's just the way they're manufactured, whether it's normal. But it's not something I would leave sort of anywhere particular. I'd probably use a concrete surface or something to put it on while it's charging, just in case it does decide to start smouldering maybe. So, is it worth buying? Okay, so 2 hours charge. So yeah, it didn't charge all three batteries, that's the problem I've got. If it charged all three batteries in the 2 hours, which is half the time it says on the card, it should be 240 minutes, 6 or 8, that should be 4 hours with three batteries. It charged three batteries, or two batteries and a bit in 2 hours and then stopped charging. If I was to buy one of these at £20, I could charge two batteries in an hour and 20 minutes, or four batteries in 2 hours and 40 minutes. And I know they would be charged fully because of the Phantom. This charged two batteries up in 2 hours, but didn't charge the third one up. Now, it may be because the battery, but it's not the battery, I don't think. I don't know what to say. Would I recommend one? I would probably need to speak to the manufacturer first and ask him why it failed to charge the battery up. And then decide. But if it does take 4 hours, as it says in the card, these take an hour and 20 minutes. So do the math, it's simple. Two of those, charging two batteries, is 2 hours and 40 minutes, an hour and 20 minutes of battery. That's at 30% flat. I normally run my batteries down to about 40%, so I would look at maybe an hour and 15 minutes to charge up So again, an hour and 50 minutes, 2.5 hours to charge up 4 batteries. So at the moment in time, my money is on buying another one of these as opposed to buying one of these. As I say, I'm going to speak to the manufacturer to find out why it failed, and I'm going to post a video obviously to show him it's just stopped and it's not charged the battery up for me. So at the moment it's open, and your decision, should you want to buy one, if you think it's worth it. But me personally, no, I don't think it's worth buying. We'll be shipping the item back to the manufacturer, and hopefully he may come up with an answer to it. If he does update me with an answer, I'll speak to him via Facebook. If he does speak to me with an answer, I will add it into the comments below to say that it's been in touch if he has come back to me about it. So that's it, that's the Smatree charger review over and done with.